Okay, I don't know, the car wasn't starting. Alright, this is a new series I'm gonna start. It's called, The Reviewing Spider. I just saw, Markiplier's movie Iron Lung, and I thought it was really good. So I'm just gonna give my thoughts on it because I like making videos where I go back and listen to it as, like, videos of me, like, yapping and talking, and I listen to it because I'm, like, a narcissist. Anyways, yeah, Iron Lung. So, first off, I'm driving, so this audio might be terrible. That's, like, one disclaimer. Also, I have, like, no idea where the F I'm going. Like, where am I going? Okay. Anyways, Iron Lung. So, I played Iron Lung yesterday, and I'm really glad I did, actually, because it's not like you have to play the game to understand the movie. Like, not really. I would say the movie explains what the quiet rap. Like, if I hadn't played the game, I wouldn't have really understood the concept of the quiet rapture. But like, I like Markiplier. Okay, let me start over. So, yeah, you don't have to play the game to watch the movie, but I think it is more enjoyable if you do play the game because it's just fun to be like, oh, it's the camera from the game. Oh, it's the fish from the game. Oh, it's the fire extinguisher from the game. Like, it's fun to play the game and then see it realized in the movie. I think the thing that the movie does the best is it really expands on the game. It doesn't just feel like a 1-hour game stretched into a 2-hour movie. It adds, like, way more than the game had. There's a lot more about Filament Station, even though that stuff I didn't really understand. I'll talk about plot later. Also, because I don't have a script, so this is, like, really rambly. But, there's basically a lot more about the fish, and a lot more about the blood. Like, they're both, like, way more powerful than they are in the movie, or in the game. The blood is, like, controlling stuff, and the fish is, like, talking to him. And, like, at first I thought that was weird, but, like, I think I didn't understand the plot entirely, because it was kind of hard to tell what the fish was saying, to be honest, because it was through, like, a distorted filter, but my main point is, it did a really good job of expanding upon the ideas that the movie started, or that the game started, you know? Like, it didn't just feel like they turned a 1-hour game into a 2-hour movie and made it really long. Like, in the beginning of the movie, I thought it started kind of quick, where he's already driving the ship around. But then, like, as soon as he finds the skeleton and gets taken back, and then they send him back down, that's when the movie gets good, I think. Once they've, like, established, like, what the stakes are. The fact that, like, there is no living matter that anyone's seen forever, and now there's suddenly this, like, skeleton. They really want to see it. It's interesting. But, yeah, I thought it was a really entertaining movie. I really liked it. I thought the set was really well done. I really like movies where it's, like, someone spending, they, like, spend a lot of time showing what things are. So, like, that's, like, a thing. You spend the entire movie inside the Iron Lung. And they do a really good job of explaining, like, you, like, know what it looks like. You know, the camera's in the back, the computer's to the side, which, side note, I wonder if they added the terminal just for... They probably didn't. I think, like, the update to the game was, like, way before the movie would have ever been, like, an idea, but... The terminal, I liked that the terminal was, like, added in an update in the game, and it ended up being, like, super important in the movie. I thought that was really cool. But yeah, you know, the terminal's in the back, you know, there's, like, this locker that has a bunch of stuff in it, and you, like, also, it's a thing where, like, he was using a lot of the stuff, like, he used, like, the screwdriver, the scissors multiple times, he used, like, the life preserver more than once. I really like, too, that there's a crawl space. That was cool, too, that it's, like, this idea that it's, like, an area you couldn't see in the game, and it's the same thing when he got stuck in the caves later and found the, like, remains of the SM-8. Which I really thought that was cool. As soon as, like, the manual showed that SM-8 was crossed out and said SM-13, like, because I played the game, I was like, oh, I know what that's about. That was really cool. But yeah, the set was really good. The costumes were really good, too. Like, even though it's just spent the entire time in a submarine, like, and it's, like, it's sci-fi, it's the future, but, like, they do kind of look like not of this world outfits, if that makes sense. Like, the costume designer did a good job. I think the actors all did really good jobs, too. It's, like, mostly Markiplier, but I think he's, like, he's pretty likable, Simon, even though you don't really, like... I don't really entirely understand. I think it's, like, he accidentally destroyed Filament Station. I don't really... But then they talked about him, like, being, like, a killer stuff. I didn't really understand all that. But I thought he did a good job. Like, Markiplier, I think of as a goofy guy, but he did a really good job. Like, when I was watching the movie, I didn't think, oh, it's Markiplier in, like, a submarine getting attacked by a fish. It was like, this poor guy is stuck in a submarine getting attacked by a fish. So he did a really good job. It didn't feel like you were just watching Markiplier, even though it said a film by Markiplier and stuff like that. I thought the woman too, Ava, I think she did a really good job with, like, the being the person that you only hear on the comms, but I think she did a good job too, where she kept saying, like, over and over, it's like, yeah, we're gonna, he keeps being like, oh, we're gonna, yeah, then you'll free me, right? And she's like, she, like, kept walking or saying, like, alternative things and not promising. It was kind of funny how many times she said it, but anyways, I really liked too. I always thought the scariest part in the game is at the very end when the, like, start of the submarine starts filling with blood and you're, like, treading through it. And it got, like, honestly, at the end of the movie, it got a little hard to follow. It's like the blood was, like, fully alive, so the blood was, like, taking pictures. The blood was like attached to his hands and it was like making him diseased, and then it was like his, like, entire arm fell off at the end. Like, that part was, oh yeah, I should have said, like, spoilers. I'll put it in the title, I guess, but who even knows if, like, this will be a series, though, like, the Reviewing Spider. I just wanted to talk about it because I thought it was a fun movie. And it's also, like, I have, like, absolutely no script, so it's really just me rambling, so this is, like, a really awful video. But, what else did I like? I really liked how the fish looked, too. I like that you barely actually see. You're, like, in the submarine 99% of the movie. I think there's the shot at the end where the fish is eating the submarine, and there might have been one other shot. And I really like that, like, you can only see what he can see. You know, it makes it more like it's only following what Simon can see, and I thought that was pretty cool. It's the same thing as the game. But, yeah, the set was really well done. The stuff, that, like, thing I said about the movie having, like, the most fake blood used ever, I don't know if that's true, actually, because, like, at the end there is a lot of fake blood in the, like, submarine. He's, like, swimming through it and stuff, yeah. But, hang on, I have to merge onto the highway. Alright, what else did I like? I like, they didn't focus too much on the lore, which is nice. I like that they didn't have, like, really long flashbacks being like, this is what the Coalition of Iron is, this is what Eden is. Like, they explained it pretty well. Like, they said, you know, Eden had the last tree. They made that pretty clear. That was, like, the only thing we knew about Eden, really, in the game. So, yeah, it's not like you really had to know the lore to enjoy the movie, which I think was cool. What else did I like? I like that it had something I really like that I think was only in the movie. The shimmery star thing, that was actually my favorite part in the game, just because it was really unexplained and mysterious. I really like that, how it's like you see this humming star thing and it's not explained. I think in the movie it was like an angler on the fish, like it was like the little light bulb, and that's like a really cool idea. I really like that. The idea too, I guess, is that the fish, there is, like, something going on. It was like the fish was saying that, like, I can't tell. I think the fish was maybe saying, like, he should just, like, the fish at the end was, like, talking to him for a while. It started using, like, the doctor lady's voice. And that was where I got kind of confused, where a lot of it was, like, a dream or something, or it was, like, a hallucination, because it was, like, he wasn't actually talking to her because the radio wasn't actually connected, but then when he woke up, it was real. I was kind of confused where that started and ended. But, like, the fish was, like, sapient in that. The fish was, like, talking to him, which is kind of interesting. I don't really know entirely what the fish was talking about. Like, it seemed like, I don't know if it's, like, the blood was supposed to be related to the people. Because also, when he finds the DC, or finds the SM8 or whatever, they, like, talk about how, like, the blood's really bad for you, and you shouldn't get it in your mouth. And I think they said, like, it was, I couldn't remember if it was, like, human blood or something related to them. But, like, the thing I read online is it's, like, people are saying the blood ocean is all the people or something. So I don't know if it's like that in the movie, too, where it's, like, the fish just wanted it to join it because it, like, it's human blood, and it's, like, all the, what's the point of living? Just, like, every human should, like, give up and, like, join the blood pile. I don't know. I don't really get that part. I'm gonna have to, like, watch, like, a video explaining explaining it, because it was kind of hard to follow at the end for me. But, you know, I like that it had a happy ending. They found the black box at the end, which is nice, because, like, I know how the game ends. The game ends with a fish eating you, and then they say, like, by the way, like, they're just going to send another person. The mission failed. But, no, the fact that they found, like, something way bigger than them, and that, like, Simon, like, at the end had hope, so he was, like, willing to... He, like, purposely made it so they would find it. Like, that was nice. Like, I'm okay that he didn't live, because, like, you know, like, honestly, he didn't, like, have much of a body left at that point. But it's nice that there was a happy ending in a way, that they got some hope. It was something... Oh, I remember what it was. They said something like, I think the fish or something they found in the blood ocean was a fragment of the thing that caused the quiet rupture. So I don't entirely know what that means, but it's like they were hoping, I guess, that they found it. It sounded like that was going to give them answers. And something else is, Markiplier, Simon at one point in the movie said, what if it's not that everything else disappeared, it's just that we disappeared and they're looking for us. And I really like that idea, that it's like there was just some, like, weird anomalous teleportation thing where these, like, shoot, did I miss my exit? No, I'm okay. Wait, what's on my exit? No, okay, I'm fine. I don't know why the GPS is saying that. Yeah, so it's kind of like that. It's like maybe whatever thing teleported them, they can hope to find again if they like get it from the DC-8 or SN8 or whatever. That's a cool idea. That's like that did give them the answers they want. There's also, I didn't realize when I was watching my video back, there's certain points where, like, the ship would, when I was playing the game, the ship would, like, bump, and what would happen was you would actually get teleported, like your coordinates would change drastically. I found that from reading the wiki. I didn't realize that was a thing, but, like, that's cool too. It implies there's, like, some teleportation thing going on. Yeah, they also added the DC-8 as, I keep calling it the DC-8, the SM-8 as a update to Iron Lung 2, like, a while ago, but where you could find the wrecks, and that's really cool. So, anyways, this is a really uncoordinated, rambly review, but I really liked Iron Lung a lot. I will say, it was not very scary. It was more, like, I don't know, dreadful is the word I would use. Like, it's like, when you watch it, it's like, oh, this keeps getting worse. Like, oh, it's scary. Oh, what's going to happen next? Like that. The only part that I thought was really scary is when it showed, like, the guy, like, creeping around the corners, because that's something that always scares me. It's just quiet stuff like that, where it's, like, someone watching and stuff like that. That was only at the very start of the movie. But, I didn't find the rest very scary, to be honest. So, yeah, not a very scary horror movie. But I really liked it. I thought it was really entertaining. I thought it was really... a really well done set, a really well done sound design. Like, the audio in the movie is great. It's like same way the audio in the game is really good. I really liked too the scenes where he was like drawing the map himself and using all the gear from, like, the kit. Like, he was using the tape or whatever, and he was marking, like, the areas himself. It showed that he was being resourceful. That was probably my favorite scene. Just because, like, it's cool that, like, it has... I keep talking about it, but, like, it has the familiar thing from the game. It has the map with the coordinates. But then, like, it has him going in this, like, new cave area, and he's, like, mapping it out himself. That I really liked. That was really cool. Also, I like the thing, too, that I was wondering about. I didn't mention it in the video, but it's like, how would a camera be working in, like, a pool of solid blood? They said it was like an X-ray camera, which was pretty cool. I didn't think of that. So, that was pretty cool, too. The idea I had is, like, if you kept, like, blasting the fish with X-ray, if it would kill it. But, like, that fish was, like, clearly, like, some, like, highly abnormal, anomalous entity. Like, I don't think X-rays would have, like, killed that, like, fish thing. But yeah, I thought it was a really entertaining movie. I'm really interested to see what people's theories are, because I was a little confused about that at the end, like what exactly was happening, where the fish, it's like both the fish and Ava were talking over each other, and I couldn't really follow what was happening. I think I'm too stupid to understand, like, the movie, but I really liked it. I thought it was a really good movie. Oh yeah, I should give a let me give a rating. I give Iron Lung 8 out of, no, I should do it out of 8. 7 out of 8 spider legs. And I'll like put a little graphic, or I won't, I don't know. I don't really like editing, so bye. Thanks for listening.